Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Welcome to WIP weekend number 94. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. And let me tell you, my weekend was fabulous. We had so much fun with our friends. It was so nice to get away. Colin and I really needed it. And I feel relaxed, and I did absolutely nothing this week, so it was wonderful. Before I start, I'd like to say a thank you so much. Carlotta sent me a wonderful postcard, and it's from Colorado. And Colorado is one of the places I like to see. It's on my bucket list. So once my husband retires, we'll be traveling the U.S. So I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you, Carlotta. I've had this a few weeks, but kept forgetting to do it. And last week I was in a rush. So thank you so much. I will cherish this and put this in my treasure box. I'd also like to thank Gail. Gail sent me this beautiful card. Just personal inside. Gail, I cried when I read it. Thank you so much. It brought joy. It was a good cry. It brought joy to my life, and I will be adding this to my treasure box. So thank you very much for my happy mail this week. So the weekend was great. The weather was just above freezing, so that was good. We went for a long hike, ate way too much, had a few bottles of wine with dinner and throughout the day, and we all had a great time. One of my girlfriends brought up a karaoke machine, and I'm tone deaf. I can't sing at all, but everyone was in a good mood, and I sang and I didn't care. I kind of put the mic away from me a bit so they really didn't hear me. And at points when we were doing group singing, I turned my microphone off. But we had so much fun. We sang till 1 o'clock in the morning. So it was a fabulous weekend, and the drive was great. I got some crocheting in on the drive. I was working on some squares for my book cover inspiration project. So you'll be seeing that later on in the week. I forgot to tell you the date. Today is actually Friday the 9th, and this video will be coming out on Saturday the 10th. So, like I said, I did nothing this week. I just wanted to relax and do a little bit of cleaning. I started in my husband calls it the yarn room, and he says there's so much yarn in there you could commit a murder and nobody would hear it. I've got my walls covered, and I'm gonna try and go through it, but I'm trying to pick up and trying to destash. So one of the things I did, I had tons and tons of the diamonds from the diamond painting, and there's so much plastic and so much waste. And I thought, what can I do with it? I went downstairs. I got an old vase, and I dumped all the remaining beads in it. So I got it here, and I'm putting it on my mantle. So that's what I did. Those are all diamonds from my diamond paintings that I've done over the years. Sorry about the glare, but I thought, so pretty, why not? So it's a huge vase, and there you go. You can see more of it in there too. So this is in the center of my new mantle that I had just finished. So I'm really liking that. I wanted to share something you can do because I hate to throw things out and it's just going into recycling. So why not add a little color to the fireplace? So that's one project, and I was surprised that, by the time I searched them all and everything, it was a whole afternoon gone. So my husband goes, "What'd you do today?" And I went, "This," and he just looked at me and laughed. So that's what I did one day. And this weekend, we are going to a Super Bowl party. Our friends have Super Bowl party every year since my husband and I have been together. It's over 20 years of Super Bowl parties. But they downsized houses, and I thought, oh, they're not going to do it. But it's a small select few that are going to be going over there, so we're looking forward to that. That'll be Sunday afternoon, so I don't have to cook Sunday. Everybody brings something. It's a potluck. A couple people do chili, and then we have a blindfold competition, which is the best chili. I'm not a great chili maker, so I'm just going to bring a tray of veggies and a tray of fruit over for everyone to enjoy. So that's what we're doing this weekend. Other than that, not much. Haven't seen my granddaughter in a few weeks, but we will be babysitting shortly. I know my daughter and her friends go out near Valentine's, but they usually go out afterwards. So not sure when that's going to happen, but we'll be babysitting Paige. The boys are great and enjoying life, and my kids are doing great. Colin's kids are doing great. So everything so far this year has been lovely. Okay, let's get into my WIPs. Let's start with a diamond painting. I was gifted this diamond painting a while back, and I put it aside to do Christmas stuff, and then I forgot about it. So I've restarted it. It is diamond painting of flowers, and I've done the bottom half, basically, of this. You can see the sparkling in there. So I've cut the plastic off. So where I'm working, there's plastic, and this is all completed. And this is a little different. I don't know if you can see. It's squares, and it's a little more time consuming. And you have to get the squares in perfectly or else they don't work. But I'm really liking it. I love the way the squares cover the whole canvas of it. So I'm really enjoying working on that. My paint by numbers. I'm almost finished. Probably I've got this weekend. It's just finding the colors that I missed along the way. So I'll be working on that, and I'll show that one to you when I'm completed. What else have I been working on? I've been working on the bunny. I only got the 2 legs done. Using the large yarn really hurts, and I think I pulled a tendon in here, so I'm only doing a few rounds a day because it really hurts me. I'm even trying to hold it different. I'm trying to like grab it instead of the way I normally do it, but I strained in here and it's really been hurting me. But regular crochet, the smaller the yarn, the easier it is. So I haven't done a lot of crocheting this week. Trying to give this a rest. I did a little bit of knitting, but just I can feel it when I move it, like right in there, the tendons. So the bunny's huge, and I can't wait till it's done, actually. And Paige is going to love it, but the first and last time using something that large. Let's see, what else have I got there? So I've got the 2 legs down on the bunny, so I have to work on the arms and the ears and then sew it all together. I have been working on the movie Marquee, the movie Marquee is from Heather the Crochet Witch, Amethyst Craft Work, and Bella's Crochet and Gifts. So this week, or this month, I'm sorry, this is the movie here. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll show you a picture of it. And I've collected my yarns, and I've started that. Let me just get that out of the way. So most of these are scrap yarns. Oops, I'm getting all tangled up in here. So this is the pink that it's falling apart. This is the pink that I'm using. It's a little brighter than it's showing up here for one of the, oh, it's her skirt. So this is the pink that I'm using, and it feels like Craft Smart pink, and I can tell by the thickness it's a Craft Smart. And then I've got a purple, and this is a red heart. I can tell by the feel of it, and it's a little thinner other than the Craft Smart. So this purple is a little bit more purpley pink than purpley blue. So that's what I'm using. And then the next color I'm using for the blue is a skein that I had started, and it is Bernat Premium in the color Shadow Blue. And this is showing up really dark, and it's quite light, actually. So it's showing up darker. The sun keeps coming in and out of my front window, and sometimes I can see a glare. I like it when it goes behind the clouds, but I'm not going to complain about the sun today. So that's the blue. And then I am using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Jade. And then to divide each section, I'm going to use the navy blue because the background up at the top is a dark navy blue. So this is another Craft Smart that I have upstairs. So I've decided to do a V-stitch blanket. And I'm attached with my blue yarn here. Whoops. And I didn't put a stitch marker in there. So let me get that. So I'm going to do it this way. So it's lengthwise and have the different color stripes. And then between each, I'm going to use a navy blue. And then I'm going to go around and border it in navy blue. So that's what I've got done on the marquee. So this is 40 inches long. And I start my V-stitch thing with 3 double crochets to give it its own little border and then start the V-stitch. So that's going to be my blanket for the movie Marquee this month. And like the shadows and the sun, every time it goes in, it's changing the yarn color. But right in the middle here is probably the color that I'm using. So that's, I'm working on that blanket. And like I said, on my drive, I was working on my book cover inspiration, and I got quite a few quite a bit of it done. So I will show you this week how I picked the colors and how far I've progressed. So that's a WIP I've been working on. I have started, like I said, another pair of socks, and I'm loving the way this Patton's Croy sock is turning up. I've got it. The color is Magic Stripes, and the colors are phenomenal. Look at that. It's turning up really nicely. So I started with, I didn't know how it was going to turn out. So I started with 3 rows of just the Croy gray, and then it popped right into gray when I started the colored yarn. So I'm going to do the heel in the gray because I believe each 50 gram skein can make 1 sock, but I get worried that I'm not going to have enough. So I'm going to do the heel in the gray, and that way then the stripes will pick up and it won't be wider stripes at the heel. But I'm really liking the way the colors are turning up in here. And this is for my son-in-law, and I think he's going to love them. And I know I'm going to get, Nonna, you should make me a pair of socks. So next is her. But I thought, you know what? Let's make something for Aaron. I don't do much crocheting for men. So if he likes them, then I will continue making socks for him. And then if something happens and he breaks through somewhere, I can darn them and get them right back to him. So really like the way these socks are turning out. And I basically in the mornings, I probably do 5 rounds at a time. So, you know, it's not a fast project for me, but I'm finding it easier and my stitches are more consistent. So I'm really enjoying the way this pattern is working up. And it is the vanilla sock from the Crazy Sock Lady. And I'm very happy staying with the vanilla socks. So that's another WIP I'm working on. And let's see, I think that's it for my WIPs. The bunny, the movie Marquee, the socks, and then my diamond painting and painting in the mornings. So I do have a few finished items. I'm just going to move this back down here so I have room. Every week, every week Neva from Manic Mom, I always mess up her name, Manic Mama Musing, is picking a album cover and to get inspiration out. So here's the album cover this week, and I believe it's Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. So this is the square I got for this week. Really like the way the colors are turning out, and now this is my 6th square that I've made. And I'm going to put a border on these. I'll do the continuous join and make a blanket. So hopefully I'll have a blanket next week for you. But I love doing this. The pattern is wonderful. And I can't remember who the pattern is. I'll put it somewhere here. Very easy pattern to follow. And really enjoying it. And I don't even need to look at the tutorial anymore. I can just pick it up. So that's the square for this week. I really, really like it. And that's number 6, week 6 of the album cover. It's Music Theory 101. I like therapy. Music is great for the soul. So that's a finished item. And where did I put it now? Another finished item is I was working on a diamond painting for my daughter's basement for her laundry room, and it is the Little Mermaid Ariel. So I finally got this completed. So I'm going to take some nail polish remover and get rid of all the lettering around and put it in a frame so she can hang it up in her laundry room and bring a little bit of color down there. So that's another completed item. And then I'm calling this completed. I haven't sewn in all the ends. I started getting lazy and stopped doing it as I go. But this is for Judy's Creations in Crochet. She's doing a bird mouth. And the colors aren't exact, but I didn't have any other color blues. This is a bluey green, but I'm hoping it's okay. It was inspired by this picture, and this is the blanket here. So I haven't, still have some ends on that side. And see, I was good in the middle. And then the end, I think it takes such a while to sew them in that I just wanted to get the blanket crocheted up. So, like I said, the blues are not exactly the same as the bluish green. This bluish green color is not exactly the same as the bird, but this is what I could do with my yarns. So I may have to make a purchase and get some more blues for my stash, and trying not to buy more yarns, but it's hard. I love buying yarn. So this is my blanket for this week, and it's Judy's bird mouth. So very pleased with this. So another blanket done for seniors. And that's it for this week. Like I said, I didn't get much crocheting done, and I did work on that in the car also on the way to and back from the cottage. I just tried to rest my hand a little bit and did some other things like fill a flower vase full of beads. I Today I'm just going to do a little bit of grocery shopping this afternoon, and we're going to have pizza tonight. Every second Friday or every third Friday we have pizza night, so it gives me a little break, and my husband could eat pizza every day, so we're going to do that. And Saturday night probably just watch the hockey game, and Sunday off to Super Bowl Sunday. So I hope, oh, see, I'm fading out because the sun has just shone right in the front window again. I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. Enjoy the football game. And I will see you mid-month for my book cover inspiration. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.